Welcome back in. Spring is peak home buying season, but if you kind of missed that window, there are still some advantages to closing that deal in the summer months. Dr. Stephanie Yates with the UAB Collat School of Business joins us here to explain. Good to have you with us this morning.
Thank you.
First, for people who don't know, explain why springtime is usually the time a lot of sellers put their homes on the market.
Sure, because they're trying to get that early market with people trying to time the purchase when the kids are getting out of school and they can move over the summer and be ready for school starting up in the fall.
That makes a lot of sense. So let's just say now, okay, you missed that opportunity. We're still in springtime, officially the season, but you know, usually Memorial Days are the start of the summer for a lot of folks. So what if they missed it? Is it good for sellers, good for buyers right now?
It is not the end of the world if you miss the spring market.
Okay.
It's now what happens is a little different for buyers and sellers. I'm not willing to say it's a buyer's market just yet.
Okay.
But you can still get a great deal on a house if you are buying later in this summer, early summer market.
Because I guess the seller, if it's been on the market since early spring or maybe even late winter, they're kind of getting anxious maybe.
Right. So the opportunity is that you potentially have some motivated sellers out there, which is great for a buyer because they may be willing to negotiate a little bit more now than they would have in the spring in that early market.
Do typically, and I haven't checked the Birmingham market, but is usually less homes on the market during the summertime as opposed to, you know, maybe the springtime?
Looking at the data from the Alabama Center for Real Estate, the market has been fairly steady from spring to summer. Right now we're seeing homes stay on the market about 41 days,
Okay.
which is actually down from last year by about 9-10 days.
Oh, okay, but maybe, you know, I guess the thinking would be maybe if there's less competition, right? You might also get a chance to get an opportunity there, right?
Right. So if there's less competition, that means there's less pressure. So if a lot of buyers just drop out of the market and you stay in,
right,
then that could make it better for you because we're seeing that supply is actually up in Birmingham. And if we have fewer buyers, then that's going to be really good for buyers. Not
okay.
quite yet a buyer's market because homes are still turning pretty quickly,
right,
but less competition is very good for
definitely
buyers.
An encouraging trend if you said, it's too late for me this year. You know, maybe this time of year too is different than other seasons because I know like in the wintertime, you know, stuff's not growing, so you don't see what the yard looks like. What about some other issues you might see during the summer that maybe you don't see in other seasons?
So another benefit for buying a house in the summer is that if you go and tour a house when it's 90 degrees outside, you're going to find out pretty quickly if that AC is working.
Right.
And you're going to find out pretty quickly if the grass is dead or there are no flowers planted. So you're going to see some things in the summer that maybe you wouldn't see in the spring and the fall.
All right, so that at least helps some of you. If you're still looking to get a home, you can still get back in that market and take advantage of that. Dr. Stephanie Yates, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back.